Hey y'all, and welcome to Demby's Teaching Tips. Child, listen, we finna sit down and have a cup of coffee and talk. Let's talk.
Educate us, Mr. Demby. Educate us, Mr. Demby. Educate us.
All right, y'all. This is really for classroom teachers. Not that I tell you what to do, but I just, had to sit down and have a little talk. Because I notice a lot of teachers are now using a lot of ditto papers and copying papers, and now I was helping I was helping deliver workbooks to the teachers' classroom. So when we start back school, we got a new math curriculum and a new reading curriculum, and now they have like workbooks for every unit. Back in the day, we used to have one workbook for reading and one workbook for math. The rest of the stuff, we had to copy from the board. What happened to copying from the board? If you had a math problem, the children copy from the board. Or something, I don't understand, I think teachers, we need to be more creative and stop using so much of stuff that we have to copy. And see, now the classroom, we got all this technology. We got the smart boards. The children got Chromebooks and Apples and iPads and all of that in the classroom. But still, we are making copies like crazy, copying this and copying that. And I just feel like we need to start being a little more creative. Like, I'm just thinking, why are we using all these copy papers and these ditto sheets and this and stuff? The only thing I copy in my room sometimes, most of the time, is my music exit slip. And my exit slip has, I guess I have to show y'all that one day. It just has what we're doing and how many points it's worth. And so the kids check it off if we did it, and then they check out, they grade themselves. Each activity that we have to do that day in class, they grade themselves. That's really the only thing I print. Any other thing that they kids need to have, I make them copy it from the board, or I put it on the smart board. Like, even for assessments, I don't hardly make them, I don't print out worksheets. I do, like, if your answer is A, clap. If the answer is B, stomp your feet. If the answer is C, slap your, pat your thighs. If the answer is D, pat your head. So then I just show the question with the multiple choice. And then, they do, the ones that I wait to see what they gonna do. And then I tell them, no, if you were patting your head, you right. So that way, I'm not using all of these papers and ditto papers and stuff like that. And the kids are still having fun. So if it's a test or assessment that I don't want them to know the answers to everybody else's, I give them a piece of paper. It won't have no words copied on it. They'll have to write their own name and number their own problems. But then I say, use a red crayon for number one. If it's B, A, use a green crayon. If it's B, use a blue crayon. If it's C, use a purple crayon if it's D. And so each person get their color. And so then I put the same thing, the answer, the question and the multiple choice questions on the board, and they color it. Then at the end, we just put the crayons away and check the colors. Which color do you have? So I just think we need to be more creative. Kids are getting all these worksheets and dittos and stuff like that. That's what we used to call them. I don't know if they call them ditto sheets no more, but that's what we used to call them. I'm an old school teacher. I'm not that old, but that's what we called them back in the day, ditto sheets. So anyway, I just wanted to say that, y'all, let's try to be a little more creative this week. When you go to school, maybe only use one page that you have to run through the copier, okay? Try to do something with the technology. Use the technology that you have so that you don't have to copy all that stuff. We killing trees in the school, honey. When at my school, I know for a fact we have run through. My principal stopped buying reams of paper. That's how much paper we ran through at our school because people copying, 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 copying. So y'all, that's all I wanted to say. I'm a hush and finish having my coffee. I hope you will finish having yours. Shut up, Kyrie. Anyway, let's just be a little more creative when we go to school this week. Now, y'all have an awesome week. Enjoy yourself. I love y'all.